Yes, the boohoo effect here. Tiffany, the poor, misunderstood victim. The one that has to make an apology video in a sarcastic light, making fun of all the people that's just wrongly accused her. No, Tiffany, it's the people that knows you that speaks truth and fact, and you don't like it. You're trying to convince these newcomers and other communities that you're just this angel of light, wrongfully abused. I mean, how could you abuse somebody that shows her face and looks all pretty and uses effects to smooth over her age? You're pathetic. What do you like that power, Tiffany? You know, you destroyed how many men? You have captured, imprisoned Dr. D's mind, where you exploited his wee-wee with a rubber band on it, doxed him, all in one sitting, and this poor, pathetic loser is still hanging on to your coattail. Amazing. I mean, what kind of a life does Dr. D have to be defending you, trying to convince veterans that's been around this scene that you're just misunderstood? You're not a racist. You just have the apparel and showing it off. You're not a racist. You just say the N-word. You're not a racist. You befriend actual skinheads, Nazis, people that believe in the righteousness of the Holocaust, right? But you're just so misunderstood that Dr. D would defend that. You got this poor, pathetic, lonely person that apparently has never gotten anybody that's worth a look. I mean, he must fail at getting people at all in his life. I'm beginning to think this guy is handicapped. I mean, he appears like he's crippled. His left shoulder appears that it's not functioning. He appears lopsided. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I could probably be corrected, and Dr. D will post a video showing him simply walking. Okay? But you feel empowered, don't you? Does that make you feel good, Tiffany, that you can destroy people's lives? You destroyed Kenny KPZ to the point where he had to just run into oblivion under a rock. I've seen it in Forrest's face when he was on that live show, showing his face. You could see it in Forrest, his face. The hopeful look. Those little eyes that's lit up. Doing a live show with Tiffany drinking a beer. You can see it in his face that he still entertains that hope. And that makes you feel good, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's no wonder why Jeff kicked you out. What's the hold on him, huh? That big bag full of money? Where did that come from, huh? What's the blackmail you got on him? Because that's exactly what you do online. You befriend them, attract them like a black widow, capture their heart if they're a man in desperate need for this remarkable woman, and then you lord it over them. You will threaten to post the most intimate details about them, maybe their docs, things that they wrote to you in private. Does that make you feel empowered, Tiffany? Huh? You're pretty sad, you know that? And you obviously got a hold on Jeff, your provider. You do. Was he into some really bad things that he does for a living? Is that the whole blackmail subject matter that you have over this guy? All the stories you tell that he abuses you? Huh? Is he physically abusive? Then what are you doing in a house with a physically abusive man with your child? What are you doing in the house with him? Yeah, well, I tell you what, Tiffany, you're not a victim at all. You are a perpetrator, an abuser, a man-eater, a man-hunter, and it shocks me that people still defend you. I understand the newcomers, but the ones that knows you is pretty sad. Anyways, that's all I have on this one. See you in the next one.